Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 47th Annual Wellesley Veterans Day Parade. Leading the parade, the Wellesley Police, is Sergeant Brian Spencer. And behind Sergeant Spencer is a brigade of the antique motorcycles. Hey guys, thank you. Aleppo Shriners, thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. You're always there. We appreciate it. Uh-oh, here he comes. The Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Torrey DeFazio. Former Beach Boy. He really needs no introduction, but he's got one anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2015 Wellesley Parade. This year the theme is honoring the 40th anniversary of the end of the Vietnam War. We remember. This is the 47th year the town has sponsored an all-town parade dedicated to those who serve. Veterans, civilians, residents, and businesses. Today we keep in mind all of our servicemen and servicewomen overseas in dangerous parts of the world. The parade is full of color, 147 units, patriotic colors, red, white, and blue, which symbolize our flags flying along Washington and Linden Streets. We encourage you to celebrate and participate. The parade is part of our annual wonderful Wellesley's Wonderful Weekend, so enjoy it. We hope you enjoy the parade and plan to participate in the future. Keep your eye out for family and friends. Show your support through applause and salute the flag. And now we're ready to begin the parade. The first three units are units from the various services. We are glad to have an opening our parade this year, the U.S. Army Guard Natick Soldier Systems Center, followed by the 1st Battalion, 25th Division Marine Corps, the U.S. Constitution Honor Guard of active duty sailors, 4 personnel in dress whites, and the Air Force Color Guard from Hanscom Field, the Patriot Ceremonial Honor Guard. They are going to be followed by the American Legion Joseph Hill Post 156 Band, their 69th anniversary of their band. And we all remember Dot Hill in our parade participating and band leading. So sing along with us and enjoy the parade. Let the parade begin. American Legion Band from Waltham. Now entering the square, large flag 12 by 18, carried by the Boy Scouts of Troop 185. Thank you, veterans and those who served. The boys of Troop 185, trustworthy, loyal, and proud to be members of the Boy Scouts of America. Now our parade chief of staff, Philip R. Rolfe. Phil grew up in Wellesley, Massachusetts, class of 1957, and graduated from Babson College. He joined the U.S. Marine Corps in 1960 and was on active duty until 1964. He remained in the reserves until 1970 and retired as a major in the U.S. Marine Corps Reserve. He moved back to Wellesley in 1996. He has 4 sons, 10 grandchildren, 2 of whom are Marines. Today, we salute Phil for his service to our country. Phil, please join us up here, and Larry, thank you very much for escorting him through the parade. And now the parade grand marshals, the Vietnam-era veterans, we remember on a Lookout Farm train Today we salute all Vietnam-era veterans of all services, Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, and Coast Guard. Anyone who has served on active duty for more than 180 days in the Republic of Vietnam between February '61 and May of '75, or who served on active duty for more than 180 days for any time between August of 1964 and May of 1975. These deserving veterans are honored today to be remembered. And gentlemen and ladies, if you please depart the train and come sit right here. We have a place for you to sit and join us as the Grand Marshals of this parade. So please join us right here. If there aren't enough seats, we have seats right up here on the reviewing stand. So please make yourself comfortable and enjoy the parade. Everybody settle there? Okay, we're going to continue. Thank you, veterans. McNeil class truck with flag. Thank you to all of our veterans and all who have served. Thank you. Now the Natick American Legion Band, sponsored by Wellesley Bank. Classical marches and popular tunes, led by Kenneth Gross. Musicians are primarily music teachers, grads, and music teachers. All are professionals. Terrific. Natick American Legion Band. Thank you. It's my favorite. My favorite. Anchors away. Thank you. One for the Marines. Wellesley senior veterans riding in Richie Knight's car. Purple Heart veteran Joe Fortini, John Sullivan, Albert Auburn, Bob Murphy, Lindsay Elms. We're glad that you joined us today. Thank you very much. Thank you, Richie. Joe Fortini. Well, great to see you. Well, World War II, Purple Heart. General James Gavin, Chapter, 82nd Airborne Division Association, marching with a color guard and honor guard, and military vehicles. These are veterans who served on active duty in all airborne units since 1941. It's the second largest chapter out of 100 nationwide. It's a fraternity to remember those who served and those who gave their lives, all in airborne units. And now we have a number of military vehicles for you to look at. From the George DeBonis up in Lunenburg, we have 4 World War II armored U.S. vehicles and 2 military trucks, sponsored by the Abbott Estates and Haynes Management Wellesley Walnut LLC, followed by Fault military vehicles from Marshfield. And you'll see a 1953 U.S. Army ambulance, a 1962 Army Field Ambulance, 1963 U.S. Army Jeep, only 60,000 produced, a 1956 Air Force crash truck, a 1968 Marine Corps military mule called Francis. And the third group is Martin Cox military vehicles, Martin Cox of Wilmington, and owner as well, Colin Rickson of Wellesley. You'll see a 1943 white half-track, a 1963 U.S. Marine radio truck, a 1954 M38AL Jeep, a 1963 Ferret Armored Scout Car, and a 1974 Scorpion Light Tank. Thank you for being in our parade today. Thank you for being in our parade. just stop for here? And here comes George Washington. George W. Longlegs. Thank you. And Uncle Sam on a velocipede. Now we have a very interesting float here. This is the U.S. Submarine Veterans 40-foot model of the USS Thresher and Marches, all sub-veterans. The USS Thresher, memorialized, it was lost off Cape Cod in April of 1963 with all hands on board. 16 officers, 96 enlisted, including Wellesley's own second-class petty officer, Francis M. Cummings, and 17 civilian technicians from the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard. Founded in 2013, the U.S. Submarine Veterans perpetuate the memory of their shipmates who gave their lives while serving their country. The organization has over 13,000 members from around the country. We welcome them in our parade today, and thank you for being with us. And now the Wellesley Fire Department. Wellesley Police Department, Chief Terry Cunningham. Nice to see you, thank you. And we have a 5-member marching unit, the Wellesley Police Honor Guard, headed by Lieutenant Scott Whittemore and Officer Jim Amalfi. The unit was trained by the U.S. Marines in Washington, D.C. Now the Bavarian Brass Band, sponsored by Benoit Misner and Simon from Lebanon, New Hampshire. This is the 14th year they've been in our parade. They play German marches, waltzes, polkas, and happy music. They play at annual Oktoberfests, and they play at wakes and weddings and other entertainment. Listen to this good German music.
This is wrong.
Let's hear it for the Mad Bavarians. Thank you very much. Now the National Lancers, sponsored by the Wellesley Hills Junior Women's, an official mounted ceremonial unit in Massachusetts. The Lancers were incorporated into state service in 1836, and they wear red uniforms and carry the flags. And on a hot day, they're in white. Thank you. National Lancers, glad to have you. Now sponsored by Pine Straw, the Central Massachusetts Model T Ford Club. John Schuler is the one that's coordinating, and he's making a run here on the reviewing stand. And here he is with his lovely wife, Dwin. Nice to see you, John and Dwin. The Yellow Peril, that's what it's called. This is a 100-member club dedicated to restoration and operation of the Model T Ford, America's car of the century. It's the oldest Model T club in New England, and it has a chapter. It's a chapter of the National Model T Ford Club of America. So we're glad that this group is with us again this year, and flying overhead is the state helicopter. So enjoy it. Thank you. These cars are over 100 years old. Now sponsored by Anderson Jewelers, the Minuteman Model A Fords. And we have Dick O'Brien of Wellesley to thank for this. And riding with the Model A Fords, they're celebrating their 58th anniversary, are the Wellesley Historical Commission, BMW. All right. Now, and the Bay State Antique Auto Club, sponsored by Fortis Parts Connection. Historical Commission, there they go. Ted Hewer's the chair, and he's in right in that car. Thank you for being in our parade. Thank you. Bay State Antique Auto Club. And we have a truck here from WBOS 92.9 on your dial, a radio station here. Thank you for being in our parade. Now the Ganges State Bay State Strutters, sponsored by the Fund for Wellesley. The Ganges Bay State Strutters baton twirling team is still going strong after 47 years. Members include college football fields, race college football fields and basketball courts, including some colleges here in New England. In 2014, they were state and regional champs and made the finals in the national championships. Wellesley High School Band, Steve Scott, the director, 85-member marching band. They regularly perform for school and community functions. They recently earned a gold medal at the MICCA Concert Band Festival, and they performed at Symphony Hall in Boston. happy to have in our parade this year Miss Teen Massachusetts, US. Katrina Kincaid of Wellesley, a student at Wellesley High School. So let's give Katrina a wonderful round of applause. Congratulations. And now we have two members here. If you could just stop for one moment. We have a presentation we'd like to make to Don McCauley. And also I'm going to combine it with a presentation to Terry Segaris, who cannot be here with us today. But let me read a little bit about Don. Don recently retired after one term as selectman. Prior to that, he served on the planning board and the advisory committee. He used his legal background to enhance the town's position in many areas of mutual interest for the benefit of the townspeople. Most notably, he squired the successful vote for the purchase of the North 40, a 46-acre parcel of great importance to the town. It is truly an honor to recognize Don on this occasion with this Community Service Award. And also for Terry, a Community Service Award. Terry has retired from 2 terms on the Board of Selectmen and has contributed more than 17 years of service to the town of Wellesley. She was tireless as a leader. She is an advocate for the Council on Aging, and before that, president of the Wellesley Educational Foundation. She has been deeply involved in town affairs, especially in the area of education. She is an avid runner, competing in 7 Boston marathons. She has contributed to the quality of life of our community, and today we thank her for her service. So I think we have a plaque for Terry. Do we have a plaque for Terry? Can we present it to you, and you can make sure that Terry gets it from us with our congratulations. Thank you. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Don. And now the Wellesley Board of Selectmen, Barbara Searle, Chair, Ellen Gibbs, Vice Chair, David Murphy, Jack Morgan, and Marjorie Freeman. Glad to have you all with us in our parade today. Now we are pleased to present the Distinguished Service Award to Jan Cassetta. Jan joined the Recreation Department 29 years ago. She retires as director after 13 years. During her time, she has expertly guided the department's growth. Moving to the Warren Building about 15 years ago, she gave new opportunities for recreation to expand into the many wonderful programs they offer today. MOPO, or Morse's Pond, was coined to promote one of the town's main assets. Jan did an expert job. Today she joins her husband, Dan, in a well-deserved retirement. We salute her and thank her for her service to the town. Thank you, Jan. You're welcome to join us up here if you'd like, or, if not, join us afterwards. And now the Wellesley Recreation Commission float. If you just please come forward here. This float has been decided to be the best organizational float of this parade. Congratulations. The Wellesley Recreation returns with more fun in the summer activities planned, including the MOPO, Miler, and of the school year concerts in June. Camp Joey Quest, Odyssey, Wednesday concerts on the town green through July into August, a new beach volleyball tournament at the MOPO, movie nights on the beach with s'mores, and a bonfire in August, and of course swimming, barbecuing, and paddleboarding on beautiful Morse's Pond. Get your beach tags for the season now and save 50% off. That's a deal. These low prices remain in effect until Memorial Day, so you only have another week. We have also reintroduced the popular Family Pass. Well, congratulations and thank you for a wonderful float. Now the Windjammers, sponsored by Wellesley College, founded in 2000 by Russ Weisman for the purpose of revitalizing adult marching groups throughout New England. We're glad to see them back in our parade again this year. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for the Boston Windjammers. And now, if you could just stop for a moment. I understand she's not here, but we'd like to, can we present a plaque to her? We have a Community Service Award. Actually, we have several Community Service Awards. One is for James Conlon, retiring from the Recreation Commission, served a term on the Library Trustees and 26 years as a town meeting member. And also another Community Service Award for Amanda Fishman Henshin, who's retiring from 3 terms as a library trustee. And finally, Jessica Wolf, retiring after 1 year on the Library Trustees. And now the Wellesley Library Trustee float. Oh, the places you'll go. The Wellesley Free Library new director is Jamie Jorgensen, who's driving. Hi, Jamie. And Wellesley Free Library trustees, Beth Sullivan Woods and Ann Howley. Pam Sturrott, chair of the Wellesley Free Library Foundation. And Dottie Lachlan, board member of the Wellesley Free Library Foundation. Things 1 and 2. Hi, Beth. And Dr. Sousa's books. Nice to have you in the parade. And now the Tony Barry Marching Band, sponsored by Whole Foods. 20 musicians, alive, exciting, and entertaining. Tony Barry Band. And now the Wellesley Republican Town Committee with our representative Richard Ross. Glad to have you, Richard, in our parade once again. It's a pleasure. Nice to have you all. And we have a 1960 red Oldsmobile convertible driven by David Powell. And members of the Town Committee, David, nice to see you. And the Town Committee holding banners. Wonderful. The HCL Gymnastics Express Boys and Girls Junior Olympic Gymnastics Team Program. Approximately 20 kids and a support vehicle. And now we have two special recognitions for two special people. C. Joseph Grignafini, Joe Grignafini. 3 generations in construction business, the 55th year of the Grignafini Construction Company, designers and builders. Joe has left his mark on Wellesley with the construction of many homes and the Wellesley Community Center. He is a member of Wellesley Rotary, a director of the Wellesley Bank, and has retired recently from being a town meeting member for over 50 years. Joe is deserving of this special recognition because of his consistent and heartfelt contributions to the town he loves. And also special recognition number 2 to Raymond Reynolds, 3 generations in the electrical business, 77 years in business. The Reynolds Electrical Company was founded by his father, Ernie. There isn't an area in Wellesley that Ray hasn't contributed to. He is a member of Wellesley Rotary, former town meeting member, devoted father, grandfather, and great-grandfather. Ray has been generous to his town and its citizens, and today he deserves this special recognition. So, Joe and Ray, please join us up here. Wellesley Neighbors. Wellesley Neighbors is a caring and supportive membership organization that enables midlife and older adults to live in their communities. It provides social, cultural, and educational activities, health-related assistance, membership-vetted service referrals, and mutual help. Joyce Wadlington and Joel Slocum. Nice to see you. Now the Wellesley Friendly Aid, a nonprofit organization that aims to improve the well-being and quality of life of residents of Wellesley. Through its programs and services, they offer assistance to individuals and families of all incomes and ages who have a variety of unmet needs. They have been 110 years in Wellesley, and they have contributed much in the way of community service. We thank Karen Mondell and Laura McKeever. Thank you. And now our Community Service Award goes to Neil Glick, who's riding with his father. His father is Leo J. Glick, a retired U.S. Air Force captain who was 99 years of age and was in World War II and Korea. Neil recently completed a term of 5 years on Wellesley's planning board. As a practicing attorney, his background is in architecture and urban planning. He shared his wisdom and expertise to uphold the town's zoning laws. He is very proud to be a resident of Wellesley and continues to demonstrate his public service by being a member of the town's Wetlands Protection Committee and counsel to the Wellesley Conservation Council. We thank Neil for his service and proudly present him with his Community Service Award. Thank you, Neil. And you're welcome to join us here. Now sponsored by the Wellesley Dental Group, Boston Fireman's Band, Bill Fligger. Established in 1930, they have a repertoire of 10 different well-known marches, and they hail from the North Shore. Welcome back again. The Pine Meadow Farm, sponsored by the Wellesley Dental Group. From the Pine Meadow Farm from Canton, Mass. Tractor drawn by a 1956 John Deere tractor. Pulling a hay wagon, seating representatives from the Wellesley Dental Group. Dr. Ali and the caring team of Wellesley Dental Group love sharing their passion for oral health. They proudly serve our community as Smile Ambassadors. We thank them for supporting our Wellesley Wonderful Weekend with a tremendous fireworks display this evening. So glad you're in the parade. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now Miss Michelle's Center for the Performing Arts from over on Linden Street. 10 dancers. Oh, it looks like there's more than 10. Wonderful. Miss Michelle, Center for the Performing Arts. Thank you all so much. You were wonderful. Thank you all. All right, the DeLorean Time Machine and the Mustang Florida Highway Patrol Car. Back to the future. How about that? We thank them for being in our parade, and all proceeds are donated to the Massachusetts Vietnam Veterans Association. Thank you. Thank you very much. Glad to have you in our parade. And now sponsored by the Middlesex Savings Bank, three-of-a-kind band. Brian Sullivan is the manager of the Wellesley Hills branch. The Middlesex Bank is the second largest mutual bank in the state with 25 branches and assets of over $3.5 billion. It's a full-service community bank with headquarters in Natick. The value of tradition, convenience, and personal attention built for over 170 years. All right. Three of a kind. Okay, thank you. Please welcome the Wellesley Raiders youth hockey players. They are one of the largest youth hockey programs around. The Raiders play at the Babson College rink. Come down and catch a game and support your local youth hockey organization. Go Raiders! Okay, they're wearing their t-shirts, and thank you very much for being in our parade. And now the Wellesley Youth Football. Wellesley has an independent football program with 2 teams. Wellesley has been associated since the 1970s with a very successful Needham Wellesley football program. In 2013, they were national champs. And 2014, they were New England champs and number 2 at the national level. So we're delighted you're back in our parade this year. It's great to see you. Thank you. Now the World of Wellesley, a non-profit organization in Wellesley dedicated to making Wellesley a more welcoming community. The World of Wellesley float, this white pickup truck with a large globe on top and marches, they are collecting food and donations for the Wellesley Food Pantry. And I'm happy to say that they have been selected, if you could just hold it for one moment, that they have been selected as the best themed float of the parade today. So thank you and congratulations. Thank you. And now we have a van from WMJX 106.7 radio station. Now, if you could stop right here, we have another special recognition for the Wellesley Hills Women's Club. This is their 125th anniversary, and Sheila Nugent is the president. The Wellesley Hills Women's Club has served the Wellesley community since 1890 with scholarships and donations. We salute them on their 125th, giving to the town a rich legacy, a generous outreach to all its citizens. Thank you and congratulations. If you'd like to join us up here on the reviewing stand, that would be wonderful. And now the Wellesley Hills Junior Women's Club, a volunteer organization dedicated to community service, established in 1944. They are the ones that put on the phone book, the luminary light, the marketplace craft festival, and the kitchen tours. The kids on the block in the special car right there raise disability awareness and respect for differences through puppet shows for kindergartners. Count me in. And now the New Liberty Jazz Band, sponsored by Babson College. The New Liberty Jazz Band was founded in 1980. A 7-piece Dixieland Jazz Band on a 1941 Ford fire truck with a fire hydrant in tow. They played for the Red Sox and the Patriot games and have traveled all over the country. Many parades and many political rallies in Boston and surrounding towns. new Liberty Jazz Band. And now if you could just stop here for a moment, I'd like to do a couple more community service awards. Terry Ramos is with us today. Terry is retiring from a term on the school committee. Terry is a lawyer who completed a term on the school committee this year. She has given her talents to raising disability advocacy and contributes to the state's Department of Education in an advisory capacity. We thank her for her contribution to the town. And I'm sorry that Casey Cato is not with you today, but let me read a little something about Casey. Also a community service award. Casey is retiring with 2 terms on the school committee, and she also is a town meeting member. Casey has generously donated her time to education through her time on the school committee. She is a proud parent of 2 public school graduates. She is an engineer, an economist, and a manager, and we thank her for her contribution to the town. And we do have a plaque for Casey. We have the Wellesley School Committee, Patty Quigley, Chair, Wendy Paul, Vice Chair, Matt Kelly, Anthony Bent, Sharon Gray. And now, well, you've seen some costume characters coming through here, but here's our first school float. Upham Elementary School. A large flatbed truck with chairs and riders provided by Barron Construction. And there he is, driving it himself. Last year's winner. These folks were last year's winners of the school's award. Therefore, they were first in the parade this year. And stop for one moment. We want to read your signs. Okay, folks, this is the Upham Eagles. You got it. Building wings to fly. Care. Community. Respect, excellence, confidence, unity, knowledge, friendship, integrity, self-discipline, and work ethic. And I'm very happy to say that this float is the best school float of this parade. How about that? 2 years in a row. Congratulations to all of you. All right. All you Upham Eagles. Thank you very much and congratulations. Wonderful. Thank you very, very much. You folks need no introduction. We'll see you tonight. And I just want to say that these folks, the Reminiscence, were sponsored by Crosspoint Engineering. Thank you for being in our parade. And now the Bates School float. A Bates tribute to one of the worst winters in Wellesley history. by Lane Murphy. Just want to stop for a moment. Well, this is really wonderful. Bates School, thanks for the memories. See ya, winter 2015. Look at that, including a penguin. Where's Lane Murphy? Where's Lane Murphy? You with it? Okay. I'm happy to say that this float, the Bates School float, has won the Chairman's Award. Congratulations. All right, there you go. Congratulations. All right, terrific job. Now the Hardy School float, approximately 50 marchers, parents, and students. Now, if you could stop for a moment, and let's just turn around so we can read your sign. Can you just kind of swing this way a little bit? Whoop. Okay, here we are. This is the Hardy School float. Respect includes safety, encourage, R-I-S-E. Can somebody tell me what R-I-S-E is? What's the first one? I can't see it because it's blocked. What is it? Can you stand aside? Respect includes safety, encourage. Perfect. You got that? And I'm happy to say that the Hardy float wins the Judges Award. Congratulations. All right, congratulations. Yay! What spirit! Great, congratulations. Thank you all very much. A lot of work. Terrific. And now we have the Honeywell School float. And here it is, being pulled on by foot, on foot. And if you could stop for a moment. Let's see, we have the schoolhouse. That looks a little bit like Honeywell School. Terrific. I'm happy to say that the Honeywell School float is the best decorated float in this parade. Congratulations. Thank you all very much. It's great. And now entering the square, sponsored by Wellesley Western Magazine, is the Springfield Kilty Band. All the way from Springfield. It was organized in 1917 by Jack McGregor from Aberdeen, Scotland. It promotes bagpipe music and associated culture, pipers, brass drum, tenors, and snare drums. The dress is Gordon Tartan from the famous Black Watch Regiment of Scotland. Springfield Kilty Band. Now the float from Schofield School. And let's see what you all got here. You have a Schofield 5K. Let me read that sign there. Just Schofield 5K and Fun Fair, Sunday, June 7th at 9:30 at the Schofield and the Schofield Road Race. Okay, that sounds fabulous. And we're handing out wonderful goodies. I hope it's something cool. Sunday, June, what's that? Oh, you have a song you'd like to sing? Well, let's hear it. Yay! All right, what spirit? Thank you very much. That's wonderful. Thank you for being in our parade today. Just great. And now Sprague School, flatbed truck with a giant heart on it. It says, Sprague School, we're all heart. All right, look at those t-shirts. We love Sprague. And did all of you kids sign that big heart? Wow. Look at that. Sprague School. Wonderful. Hear that? Sprague School was meant for you and me. That's wonderful. And just before you leave, just one moment, I'm happy to say that the Sprague School has won the most original award of this parade. Congratulations. Wonderful. Thank you all. Terrific. And now a group from St. John's School. St. John's School educates children from preschool through 6th grade, offering a strong academic program deeply rooted in Catholic tradition. And this year is the 125th anniversary of St. John's Church, and we have a special recognition plaque to give to the school people to get to the church. So if you don't mind receiving it, making sure it gets where it should go. Do we have that plaque, Andy? So please make sure this plaque, which celebrates the church's 125th anniversary in the town of Wellesley, gets to where it should be. Thank you for being in our parade. Wonderful. St. Paul School, fire truck with students and parents. Allie Hoff is the principal. St. Paul School is a pre-K through 8 Catholic school celebrating its 60th anniversary. St. Paul School is proud to participate in the 2015 Wellesley Veterans Parade. And thank you for being in our parade. Wonderful to have you. Nice to see you. Yeah, terrific. And Wellesley Parents Supporting Art Students, the PSAS, is an organization dedicated to supporting students who are interested in participating in the fine arts and visual arts in the public schools, and to support faculty with goals of nurturing students who want to explore the fine arts and visual arts. Membership is open to those who want to support artistic creativity among the youngest inhabitants of Wellesley. So we're glad you're in the parade today. Thank you very much. Followed by a school bus. And now the Italian-American Band of Lawrence, sponsored by Needham Bank, a marching band with 80-year history, has played in many North End festas. Steve Maroncelli from Methuen is the director. We're happy to have you in our parade today, State Representative Alice Peisch with Congressman Joe Kennedy and State Senator Cynthia Green, followed by the Wellesley Democratic Town Committee and a banner carried by co-chairs Allie Batts and Susan Ryan. We're delighted you're in our parade today. Democrats support our veterans. Equal pay for equal work. Well, wonderful to have you. Thank you. Thank you. And now back in our parade is the Krakowiak Polish Dancers, sponsored by Roach Brothers Supermarkets. The Krakowiak Polish Dancers of Boston were formed in 1937 to continue the traditions of Poland and the culture of the Polish people through song and dance. Their goal is to educate members and the community in dance, song, history, and the crafts of the Polish heritage, and to present these achievements through local and international performances and events. Today they are wearing costumes from the southeastern part of the country that was home to many immigrants who came to America around 1900. And we're delighted they're back in our parade. Thank you so much, the Krakowiak Dancers. Next we have the Boy Scout Troop 182 from the Wellesley Hills Congregational Church, marching unit in full dress uniform. This is their 102nd anniversary of the troop. Scoutmaster Paul Herney, who's been the Scoutmaster since 1984, one of the longest continuously active Boy Scout troops in the country. This year is the 105th birthday of the Boy Scouts of America. And then we have two Cub Packs, the Cub Pack 135 from Schofield, Fisk, and St. John's, 20 scouts and parents, which has served Wellesley for over 60 years. And they are followed by the Cub Scout Pack 140 from Honeywell, Hardy, and Sprague. Jeff Piazza is the committee chair, and the Cub Master is Bruce McKinnon. And they have 45 scouts in their pack. Welcome. Now the Canton Legion American Community Band, sponsored by Mass Bay Community College. Thank you, the Canton American Legion Community Band. Now the Wellesley Historical Society, preserving Wellesley's past for the future. Melissa Clements, the president. Erica Dumont, the executive director. Founded in 1925, it has purchased the Stanwood House on Washington Street for an expanding and growing society. It is the town's historic resource center. Thank you. Thank you all for being in our parade. And that's Mike Heffernan's 1960s pickup truck. Thank you, Mike. The Wellesley Scholarship Foundation. The Wellesley Scholarship Foundation has been providing scholarships to Wellesley residents for higher education since 1951. They are proud to support the youth of this community. Thank you very much for being in our parade. The Wellesley Theater Project. WTP is a nonprofit theater company in Wellesley providing exceptionally performing arts education to youth from pre-K to 12th grade. They are challenged to become citizen artists to improve the quality of life in their locale and the world. Wow, thank you very much. Wellesley Theater Project. Now entering the square, the Rock Bottom Farm 6 Belgian Horses, sponsored by Larry Ng Auto Repair. And it's led by Ed Perkins. Glad to have them in our parade again this year. Thank you, Ed. And now for a special recognition to the Wellesley Department of Public Works. And you're going to see, and if Bob Zani is in that truck right here, is that you, Bob? Good, we want you to stop for just a moment. We have a plaque for you which recognizes the wonderful snow busting prowess, or is it plowness, during the historic winter of 2015. And you kept our roads open, and we thank the Department of Public Works. Terrific, thank you very much. And we have several vehicles from the Wellesley Department of Public Works that are following here. And they are going to be followed by the municipal light plant. Thank you, Bob. We could not have survived without this truck, folks. This good old sander, 108.6 inches, record snowfall. And it didn't make it over that truck. And if you just stop, please, we'll have a special recognition for the municipal light plant. There's Deborah and James. And we want to thank you for all. Can you just stop for a moment? Yeah, just stop for a moment. We want to make sure that we recognize the municipal light plant. They help us to enjoy some of the lowest electrical rates in the Commonwealth. And we want to thank Katie Gibson, who's the chair of the Municipal Light Board, in recognition of the Municipal Light Plant's outstanding service during the historic winter of 2015. They kept the lights on for us, folks. It's a well-organized and a well-run department. And we thank you and congratulations. Thank you. And now we have a group from Sustainable Wellesley. Sustainable Wellesley is a grassroots organization of volunteers dedicated to helping town residents and businesses live and work with environmentally friendly habits. For more information about their projects and events, you can visit their website, sustainablewellesley.com. And here, representing their group, Cynthia Garat, have I got that right? And Lisa Olney, Quentin Prideaux, Will Breeden, and Scott Bender. So thank you very much for being in our parade. And there's that windmill. It's free, it's clean. Thank you. And here's a little float from the Wellesley Farmers Market, a parking lot. They operate, and I forgot what day of the week. Saturdays, 10 to 2, and they are in the parking lot of the Unitarian Church, is that right? Okay, and that's at 309 Washington Street, opposite Phillips Park. So come down there and get some fresh local food. Thank you very much for being in our parade. And the Friends of North 40 and the Wellesley High School Green Team and Sustainable Energy Committee. The Wellesley High School Green Team has partnered with the Sustainable Energy Committee to promote the SEC's latest initiative, More Power to Choose. They are handing out cards to gain a thermal image evaluation of your property, renewable energy for your home, and information. Thank you for being in our parade. And here's the Country Mile Band, sponsored by Wasik Cheese Shop.
I worked for all my life, and I had to start again, just my children and my wife. stars to be living here today. There's a flash that stands for freedom, and they can't take that away.
Wellesley Symphony Orchestra with Leslie Holmes, the president, Max Hobart. This is their 66th year and 30 years at Mass Bay Community College. And here's Lindsay Helms. Lindsay, how are you? You can hold on for one moment, please. The Lexington Minutemen, sponsored by the Italo-American Education Club. Dedicated to preserving the memory of the Battle of Lexington, the Minutemen of 1775, and all who gave their lives and served for liberty. It's been in continuous service since 1773. It's the second oldest military organization in the Western Hemisphere. And now the Regiment Bourbonnais, sponsored by the Rotary Club of Wellesley, one of 5 French regiments sent during the Revolutionary War in white uniforms and black hats. They marched from Providence, Rhode Island in 1781 to support the Continental Army in helping to defeat the British at Yorktown. And they were stationed in America for 3 years. Thank you, Regiment Bourbonnais. Now the Royal Irish Artillery, sponsored by the Wellesley Kiwanis Club. 20 members, officers pulling a cannon. And we'll see Rick Brown of Holliston, who formerly worked as a planning board, planning commissioner, and is followed by the 4th Battalion Royal Artillery. And we thank them for the 18th century artillery encampment on the town hall grounds. And we thank Commander Robert Boise. The Fund for Wellesley, headed by Susan Hurwitz, in a 1940s Seagrave ladder truck owned by Brooks Zug of Sherburne, who formerly of Wellesley, originally from Plymouth. Founded in 2008, the Fund for Wellesley seeks to spark collaboration between existing programs here in Wellesley, find new ways to support our most vulnerable populations, and strengthen our sense of community and philanthropy within Wellesley. And now we have the Cycling Murrays, sponsored by the Trubbiani Building Association. Tegan, Tara, and Jana with parents Don and Jean. They've been performing since 1987 and have been in our parade since 1992. They come from Cambridge and Rochester, Vermont. They participated in over 1,000 parades and 70 events each year. They are performing today in memory of Grandma Mary, who passed away in March. And we fondly remember her for driving the family van in our parade. All 5 participate in a choreographed recycling performance to fife music with costumes. They've won many trophies over the years, and they are really a wonderful crowd pleaser. A family that cycles together stays together. Welcome back. Now sponsored by the Cottage Restaurant, the Norwood Colonial Boys Irish Fife and Drum plays Irish First and Second World War songs. They were established in 1953 and have marched all over the country, including Ireland. They are directed by James Grover. Norwood Colonial Boys. Thank the Cottage Restaurant in Linden Square. They are on board with us as sponsor for the second year in a row. And we thank Mike and Matt, the managers, for being with us today in our parade. And Stray Pets in Need, founded in 1991 by Animal Control Officer Sue Webb. And there she is. How are you? Finds home for lost, abused, abandoned, or surrendered animals, and promotes well-being of animals and responsible human-animal relationships, finding them new homes. And now we have a Metro West Regional Transit Authority bus, 16-passenger bus, with Massachusetts West Regional Transit Authority representatives. An example of providing efficient and frequent bus service in Wellesley. And here we have an autumn parade car representing the Wellesley Community Center. It's a 1973 Chevrolet Caprice convertible driven by Peter Barnes, accompanied by his wife. We hope everybody enjoyed the Wheels of Wellesley yesterday as much as the staff did, and they look forward to the show next year. And now we have the Wellesley Chinese Language School. And the WCLS was founded in 2010. The Wellesley Chinese Language School strives to educate, challenge, and inspire Wellesley and Greater Boston communities by presenting a quality curriculum incorporating Chinese language teaching and Chinese culture sharing. WCLS is a nonprofit, weekend operated operation that currently has 160 units enrolled and more than 10 languages and cultural classes. And now back again this year Chiu Mo Kwong, sponsored by the Tien Phu Restaurant, a traditional martial arts academy that teaches Hung Gar Fung Fu, 5 elements Tai Chi, and lion dancing. Classes for all levels and all ages, starting at 4 years of age. And we have 3 lions this year. Boy, that's terrific. And 10 of the students with a drum, cymbals, and gong. Let's hear it for the Chiu Mo Kwong. Thank you for being an operator again. The American Red Cross of Massachusetts, a 19 Ford 350 ambulance type for emergency response vehicles. Glad you're in operate again this year. Thank you for being with us. A couple of vehicles. Thank you. And Hot 96.9 radio station band. And a wonderful Dunkin' Donuts car. Thank you for being in our parade and being a sponsor. And the final band of the parade, sponsored by Sun Life Financial, Dedham American Legion Band Post 18, founded in 2012 by David Zablatsky, Jeanette Berger, and Dick Gannon. The band's mission is to promote patriotism and the U.S. military and service. And they have won an award, the most patriotic float. Congratulations. Here's a vehicle sponsored by the Sun Life. And the final part of our parade, the last float, The End, sponsored by Wellesley Volkswagen, Vietnam Memorial Wall created by Joanne Jones, honoring the many veterans who lost their lives in Vietnam, and especially David Ouellette of Wellesley, a Medal of Honor winner. We appreciate all of the Wellesley Celebration Committee for their assistance, and especially to our chair, Roy Switzler. We thank Kyle Davis, Joanne and Peter Jones' grandson, and we thank all the young people who helped carry the banners, who donned the costumes, and made this parade what it is today. So, Roy, here's our chairman here. Let's give a round of applause for Roy. This has been a fabulous parade. I think we all agree. There's Pete Jones. There's a great breeze coming. Thank you. Now we want to make sure that all of you, all the honorees,